Buongiorno, this is delicious. Welcome to the review of the 24-hour ration from the Italian army, produced in 2014. This is module E, so menu E. This is a big and heavy pack, and on the back you have menu, so all the items, the contents in Italian, English and French. The pack is made of foil, thick foil with aluminium inside. Let's open. This is no peelable seal. And this is vacuum packed, so this time I will use scissors. Here we have the 3 meals packed separately, and as you can see we have also the content list. I can smell something sweet. I'm a little bit afraid, but let's start with the breakfast. I will unpack the whole thing. This is the content of the breakfast part and the whole day accessory pack. The breakfast is typical Mediterranean. So we have here condensed milk, sweetened, we have cereal bar, we have chocolate, we have 2 kinds of jelly candies, and instant coffee with sugar and salt. I don't know why, but this is it. And additionally we have the spoon and napkin. This is I guess garbage bags, some toothpicks, water purification tablets. This is a very nice thing. 3 toothbrushes with toothpaste. And then we have our portable stove with fuel taps and matches. This is very good, robust stove. This is reusable, made out of thick metal. So let's prepare the breakfast. Let's start with the coffee. We have instant coffee. Best before March 17, so 3 months ago. It's just powder. Looks good. And I have here something like 150 milliliters or 5 ounces of water. Has a very strong smell. And we have our sugar. Something interesting is here that this is 8 grams, which is 1.5 teaspoon, and this is not typical because normally you have 5 or 10 or something, sometimes more. But I don't put it in my coffee. Let's start with the bar, which is cereal and chocolate bar, and a wheat. It's produced in Italy. melted. And we have this jelly candies. One of these candies are orange and one are cherry flavor. Oops. Jumping candies. And we have this chocolate bar, 25 grams. Made in Italy, 45% of cocoa. A little bit oxidized. I will also open this because I'm curious what's inside. Yeah, these are 3 paper garbage bags, so environmentally friendly, ecological, and instructions. I will read it later. Great. The last thing is something what looks like a toothpaste, but it is 100 grams of sweetened condensed milk. Something similar you can find in some Polish rations, and smaller tubes in Australian. So that's the Mediterranean breakfast from the Italian ration module E. Let's have a sip of this black coffee. And it's dark roasted coffee. I will try it together with this milk. Oops. And I will taste this on its own. Yeah, it's very good. Comparing to the Polish milk, it is a little bit less sweet, so I think it's a bit better. Now the coffee with milk. Yeah, it's a bit better, but the coffee itself had a very strong burnt smell, but it is not that bitter. So let's have a taste of this cereal chocolate bar. Very interesting looking. Look. You know, it's really unusual and tasty. These grains here are some cereals, but I guess also we have figs here. Very good. Time to taste this jelly candy. They are not very hard. It is a little bit sour, sweet, a strong orange taste. So I think it's a good quality. I have no doubts about it, which kind of flavor it is. Now this cherry one. The cherry version is a bit artificial, not like this orange, and more sweet. So I like better this one. And the last thing is the chocolate. Nice dark inside. The chocolate looks very dark, but it is not a bitter chocolate, it's a sweet chocolate. A good quality, however for me it is a bit too sweet. So that's the breakfast. Actually, you get the kick from the coffee and some carbohydrates from the sweets, and you have this condensed milk as a snack during the day. The next part will be lunch. This is the lunch part of the ration. Here we have 2 packs of the ration. Here we have 2 packs of crackers, the same as was for breakfast. We have the main dish, which is ravioli with meat sauce. We have pork in jelly, and we have, of course, coffee, utensils. We have fruits in some syrup, and 2 kinds of tablets. These are multivitamin tablets, and these are brand tablets. And I had a look on this instruction sheet. We have water purification tablets, but these tablets also have another usage. You can dissolve this effervescent tablet, and you can disinfect your food, like fruits or vegetables, and even you can disinfect glass or rubber, like for babies. So this is very versatile. Interesting thing. I will put this together on a plate and put this ravioli into hot water. Okay, so let's take the lunch out. We have this biscotto crackers. They are also crushed like in breakfast. We have our cocktail fruit. Let's have a look. It's made in Italy. And what do we have here? We have peaches, pears, pineapple and grapes. Then we have our pork in jelly. Let's open this. This will be not in jelly because I can hear this. Looks like this. Oh, what a lovely smell! I actually opened the can from the supper earlier, and it was in the fridge. And I want to show you, it looks like this. It makes jelly, but if it's in the room temperature, it's not a jelly. Then we have our Enermix tablets. It is not written here how you should use it. I don't know if they are effervescent or not. This is 4 tablets for 1 day. Maybe you just chew this. And we have the brand tablets, so some fiber, I guess. And we have the main dish. Look, beautiful ravioli. The can is still hot. Ravioli in meat sauce. And what do we have here? Tomato paste, ravioli, which is filled with mortadella, prosciutto cotto. So some sausages and some ham. whatever. We have some cheese here, onion, carrots, parmigiano, so parmesan, and so on. 400 grams. Oh, that's basically it. The accessory pack. Knife, fork and spoon, and some napkins which I will use. I will not prepare the coffee, as I said, so let's have a taste. This is gorgeous. Look, just regular ravioli and some thick sauce with some vegetables. Smells nice. And it's really tasty. The filling of the ravioli maybe is not that much. There is some meat there, but the sauce is really good, really good. Doesn't need any salt or pepper. Maybe you can eat it together with these crackers. But let's taste this pork in jelly. Looks like Polish food. Wow, that's delicious. It's one of the best meat cans, this luncheon meat I have had. Perfect seasoning, salt, a little bit of pepper, bay leaves. Really very tasty. Now let's have a taste of this fruit mix. And just canned fruits in light syrup. Very nice snack. Well, I don't know if this should be dissolved in water or just eaten. I will try. But this is not effervescent tablet, that's good. It's kind of glucose tablet. But the taste is really a bit strange, something like medicine, a bit bitter. I'll have a look on the date. April 2017, now we have June. Should be good. So it's not bad, but the taste is just a bit like medicine. Now this brain tablet, well, it's neutral like the cereal. So that was the lunch. In my opinion, really very good quality thing. This sauce is super nice and this meat is one of the best I've had. So I will just finish this in a second and the next part will be dinner. This is the dinner or supper part of the Italian ration. The main here is the pasta with beans, but we have also here chicken in jelly and biscotto crackers and some power bars or energy bar, and as usual instant coffee and some accessories. I will put this into the hot water and prepare the rest of the stuff. So let's prepare the dinner. This instant coffee, Italian. I will give a bit of sugar. This time this will be black coffee. We have also fork and knife and a napkin. And now this biscotto cracker, produced in Italy by Fratelli Laurieri. I wonder if they are sweet. Well, it's totally crushed, as you can see, unfortunately. So these are very big crackers, like maybe the size of American. And we have our Power Sport Cocoa Energy Bar. It's sticky. And the last thing is this chicken in jelly. If you have a look on this can, this Rana Ruzzi can be familiar to you. And it is, because if you take back to my review of the Estonian ration, this is the same brand, and this is actually made in Estonia. So it contains 85% of chicken, onion, carrots, salt, and some natural aroma. So that's all. So that's fine. But I can hear some water here. So this probably should be put into a into the fridge, because this is not jelly anymore. Well, maybe I will put it in the fridge for a second. It was in the freezer for 10 minutes, but it didn't help. But anyway, when we are in the field, we don't have freezer, this kind of stuff. So it is chicken, but not in jelly. Now this main dish. The main dish is, it was beans with pasta, but it is actually a soup. So I have a bowl. I wanted to heat it outside in the garden, but today my crazy neighbor is doing something with a chainsaw, and it is really noisy. So this is an Italian soup which has 25% of pasta, beans and tomato paste, onion, olive oil. Let's start with the soup. You can see the short pasta and the beans. It's just like a normal homemade soup. Maybe a little bit bland, but not so much. I would give here some pepper, which maybe we have some here. But now let's taste the crackers. They are a bit tough, they are crunchy, and the taste is more or less like Italian grissini, so kind of dried bread. Now I will try this Estonian chicken, luncheon meat, I guess. Looks nice, has not very much of any other additions than meat, so it looks quite decent, and the smell is good. Yes, it is very tasty. So absolutely not bland. So salt, pepper, bay leaf, really a good meat. So congratulations, Italians and Estonians. Now a sip of this coffee. This is a surprise. So the smell is not that pleasant, something like burnt, but it is not very bitter, really pleasant. Now this cocoa energy bar. Well, this is something really good. It is not too sweet, has a cocoa taste. It is chewy, but really pleasant in taste. So thumbs up really. So thank you very much. This was the review of the Italian 24-hour ration module E. And please subscribe my channel and my Facebook page, and I hope to see you in the next reviews. If you are willing to send me something what should be reviewed, some freeze-dried rations, some normal ration, or some just ready-to-eat food, so down below in the description box you can find my email. Thank you very much once more. Bye.